So at the beginning of this virtual learning adventure, it used to be pretty sad to walk into my room, but now I have some amazingly sweet faces to look at every day. Go ahead, Elijah. Wow, that's awesome. Working in an empty classroom is one of the most heartbreaking experiences I've ever had. I wanted to become a teacher because I love kids and I love seeing their faces. I love, interacting with them. In the spring, when all of this just kind of hit the fan, basically overnight, over a weekend, had to figure out a way to get these kids where they needed to be virtually. It's so hard to explain when you're not a teacher, just everything that you do in a day that helps a kid get where they need to be, like reach a goal or make a better grade on the next test. Just seeing those small milestones in person and then not, literally overnight not having that anymore, it felt impossible.
As our whole nation has kind of gone virtual, I've been watching baseball games, and at my home church, I've noticed that to keep our pastors and people engaged, they've added pictures to a lot of the empty vacant seats. So actually just sitting at the house one day watching a baseball game, I thought, wow, that would be an awesome thing to do at our school, is to have our students' faces in the seats.
All right, so this is just kind of a short tour of my classroom. So those are my sweet kiddos' faces. She came in my room and my team and I were in here planning, and she turned them around and I honestly lost it. Like, I couldn't believe it. And when she told us we're going to be able to put them up and we'd get our kids for this year, I just almost started crying because, like I said, walking into an empty classroom is heartbreaking. So being able to walk in now and see their sweet smiling faces, it honestly changed so much of what I thought of this experience. I kept the same mindset of, they're going to be here. Even if they're not here, they're going to be here. And so when she brought those pictures in, I set them up all over, like where they would be sitting if they were here. And it was yesterday, I believe, that when we were on our virtual classroom, I turned my computer around so that they could see it. You should have seen their faces. It was just the sweetest. I think they really felt a connection more so than they do, us being on virtual calls, knowing that I can see them and that they are here even when they're not here. I honestly can't put it into words. My hope is that we can somehow figure out a way to safely and responsibly come back face to face, because there's nothing better for a teacher heart than to have their students here with them.